Yeah, so like right before stream started, I actually started feeling dizzy and I have a small headache. I think maybe it might just be because maybe I'm a little dehydrated. I just finished off my water in my room, so I'm gonna probably get more water on the first break. I don't think I'm drinking tonight. I feel a little bit better. Otherwise, I actually would have started earlier. A little bit earlier. I need to get my head in gear, because, we're gonna be at this one in particular for a long time. Forboding Brutal Religion by Mazu. Yep, I knew I remember this one. Yeah, you kind of have to rush through this because you're slowly losing health through the whole thing. Yeah, I have to reload. Again, you have to move very fast through this. Nope. In all honesty, I should just ignore everybody and just keep going. I think you start losing less and less health the further on you go. Difficulty? No, I think the difficulty is by 3 stars, not 5. So 3 stars is the max difficulty. The fact that one of them gets stuck in there is what's fucking me over every single time. Maybe I shouldn't even bother going for that. I think all it's doing is just screwing me over. I don't even know where to go from here. I think I have to go up there. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. Other than maybe try to kill them, but... The problem is that they have a huge hurt box. Yeah, I don't know where to go from here. Okay, so that's good. The poison wore off. I think the faster you move through this part, the sooner that comes off. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know where to go from here, so... Unless I go back. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I don't remember what I did here last time. And obviously you can't duck either. So that thing is impeding my ability to go further. The only thing I can think of is to go backwards, because I literally see no other way. Yep, I was right. That was... I won't necessarily say that was the wrong way to go, because I think I had to go that way to hit the other switch, but... Okay, so I hit both switches now. I don't know what it unlocked.
Target.
Yeah, it just says machinery activated, so I don't know what it did next. I don't think it's here. I don't think I go here. Yeah, because that's where I was at. Yeah, so I don't go back that way. Why aren't you getting any weapons? I just haven't given it to me yet. This is exactly the same as it was the last time I did it in Brutalist Jam 1. You start out in, like, kind of a stealth section. Oh, okay, so that's what both of the machinery things did. I can go through here now. I had to get that other switch second. There we go. Yeah, this first part's not really my favorite part, but then it gets a lot better later on. And really, it's not bad considering it's a stealth section. It's just that some early games, especially with stealth sections for a game that was never intended to have stealth sections, really, it's kind of hard to pull off. So I'm not the biggest fan of this portion, but to be honest, I've played mods and like games in like early lifespans with like potential like stealth sections, and this is actually still one of the better ones I've played. Because it's not overly punishing. Just really fucking hard.
There she is. Contact.
Nope. Fuck you. At least I knocked them off. In all honesty, this part's actually a little bit easier. Because that wrench is more powerful. This wrench is more powerful than, the shovel. And this gun in particular also has infinite ammo. So yeah, this is slightly easier than, the last time I did it. But I also know what I'm doing this time around. Mostly. I at least have somewhat of an idea. Yeah, one of the great things about the pistol. Not even remotely weak in its own right, but it also has infinite ammo. I think... One of these rooms had a secret in it. Yeah, in the original version of this, it was just the regular shotgun, which actually had an ammo limitation to it, of course. I'm pretty sure it's up there. Don't know how to get to it, unless it's in the other room. Also pretty sure, yeah, I remember where that leads. It's up here. Oh, oh yeah, right. You hit that, it's delayed. I fucked it up. You can do quite a bit of cheesing, at least. Yeah, I remember in the, I had to really conserve ammo because, all you had was, like, a shotgun up to this point. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go down and then work my way up. Also, the shotgun couldn't shoot from this far of a range. I mean, you could, but you wouldn't get much value out of your shots. The pistol is actually kind of effective if you're, pretty damn effective if you're, hitting them from afar. So you can clear them out much easier than before. Where'd it come from? Yeah, it is way too dead silent. I may actually put on a... just to kind of fit the mood, I'll put on Quake 64 soundtrack. Let's see, what's a good... There we are. I was specifically looking for, the actual level music. Where's that coming from? Oh. Yeah, I still don't have the shotgun yet, because technically... the shotgun in this is the super shotgun. That's why I haven't gotten it yet. .1,200 enemies. I forgot about the monster count. I still think you gotta be kind of conservative with your ammo, because at the moment it's just this and the nail gun that I have. Oh yeah, once I get... I remember this. Once I get a C4, I can actually come back to certain spots. And get some extra ammo and stuff. I think I remember this part being a bit difficult, though. Dealing with. So yeah, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this. I think this segment I did first. I remember dying a lot in there when I decided to go here early on. There might actually be something over there, but I'm pretty sure I need a, biosuit. I'm just not sure where you get it. Yeah, this level in particular, I actually remember because, I pretty much dedicated a whole stream to it the last time I played this. Because it took me more than 2 hours. It might still take me that amount, just because this is a very long level. It's also a level you have to be careful. Like, unless you're like a pro Quake player or some shit like that. It is very, very good to take your time. Also, a very, very good idea to save frequently. This fight is difficult. I remember this fight being, quite difficult. got surrounded way too early. That's why I quit. I got hit by an explosive, took all of my health away. Like, immediately took all of my health away. I might have to do this whole thing over again. I actually think I might be soft lock because I don't have enough health to deal with this. And I'm in a corner. Fuck this fight. I did it once before. I am not doing it again. I don't have the patience for it today. And I'm not repeating the whole level over just so I can do this part a little bit better and die 50 million times again. Yeah, remember when I said that this was a little bit easier because of how different the weapons are? It's actually not even the shamblers that are the issue in this part. It's the goddamn grenaders, because they have a secondary attack that I feel like is stronger than their original Quake variant. They have that shock that just does a brutal amount of damage to you, and it basically soft-locked me there. I think I went down here too early, though. I think that was probably my big issue. I just, normally I wouldn't cheat, but I am not doing this whole level over again. I don't like that stealth section. I didn't like it the first time I did it either. This part that would have probably made this part doable. The problem is that there's no way I could have gotten there. I would have died every single time attempting to get there. If I would have been able to get into this crevice and pick that up, I probably could have done this part without cheating. But so it's not entirely on this part, like being brutally difficult. It's mostly on me saving in just an incredibly bad spot. And I essentially soft-locked myself. Because I was gonna die every single time I would have tried to get over here, I think. And I would have essentially had to redo the level. This level is good, don't get me wrong. I feel like maybe you shouldn't be doing this section this early, and maybe you should be locked out of it until you do this part later and get more weapons. I think I made this mistake last time, but I think I got through this without cheating. But like I said, I just don't have the patience to deal with it this time around. I knew this one was going to be difficult going in. I started remembering as I was coming down here that this fight existed. I went for it anyway, because I'm that much of a dumbass. Like I said, it's not entirely on the level. This is my doing, because I should have known better, but this fight is brutal. This fight is absolutely brutal. It was brutal the first time I did it, it's brutal now. Probably even more so because of how different the enemies are. Oh, actually, I don't know. You might have to do this part first. Because this is where you get the explosives. I don't know, if anything, I would probably see what Mazu would actually have to say about this. Like, I'm wondering if you are supposed to do this part later when you have better weapons. But yeah, this is like one of the few instances where it's like it's a slaughter section that's like almost a spitting image of like some of the Doom slaughter WADs I've played in the past. That is the hardest fight in this level, from what I remember. There is no fight, I think, in this level that is harder than that one. And like I said, I did it once before. I can't be arsed. I was about to say asked and arsed at the same time. To do it again. Legit. I don't have the patience for it, especially since I started the stream today with a headache. I mean, again, I was kind of a dumbass, and I should have saved. Made a hard save right before that, so I could maybe come back to it, or see if I can come back to it. Because I think I did that last time. I think I made a second save so I could explore the level and see if there was maybe something that could help me, and I'm pretty sure I found that quad damage last time. So, me not doing that this time is entirely on me. Because I had that idea before. But at the same time, fuck that fight. That fight sucks. Oh, I've been here before. Cleared this section out already. But you can't get this until you do that part. This would have made that part way more manageable. I wonder if maybe that's because the rest of this ended up feeling easier was because I kept doing that one first. Oh yeah, this section I remember being difficult as well. Okay. Hello? It just wanted nothing to do with me this time around. That was weird. And then that guy just did like the god juke, like right there. And now I feel bad. But, like, I can't go back and do that fight. I did it legit once. It is kind of ruining my, it's kind of ruining my vibe, to be honest. Part of me is like saying, go back and do it, go back and do it, go back and do it. It's like, no, this level is 2 hours long. So like, there's like one side of my brain that's like fighting with me, is like saying, no, you cheated yourself out, go back and do it. The other side is like just reminding myself, it's 2 fucking hours long, dude. I can't be here all day. I've done it once already. But, like, now, my headache was starting to go away, and now it's coming back for that reason. Because it feels like 2 sides of my brain are, like, fucking fighting right now. If this weren't a long map, I would go back and do it legit. If it wasn't for the fact that this, map was so long, I'm like... I'm, like, internally fighting with myself right now. Go back, do it, do it. It's like, no, I did it before. I don't need to do it again. I mean, all credit to Mazu. This is an amazing map. Really well done. His other maps were really well done. That is the biggest criticism that I think I have, though, is that one fight in particular. I almost feel like you should have at least a warning coming up onto that. Especially since, as far as I know, Quake's not really known for its slaughter community, like, slaughter map makers. Not like how Doom has been. But then again, the Brutalist Jams are the only map packs that have community-made map packs that I've actually played so far.
There she is.
Yeah, like, I haven't even made it, I think, a quarter of the way through yet. Or maybe I've made it, like, I've killed, like, maybe a quarter of the monsters, roughly. I'm just seeing if there's anything up here. I almost missed this. I think I might save that. Ah, fuck it. It's a pain in the ass getting up here. Where is that spawn? Oh, there it is. "55 secrets." I probably found like 10 of them at most. And I'm always reminded of how perfect, like, the Quake 64 music actually is. In general. Although, to be fair, I actually think, and that might just be personal bias, but, I think Doom 64 was, Aubrey Hodge's best work. My god, I got rocked by them. I didn't see those up there. I didn't save in a little while. Fuck me. Yeah, you know what would have been... I'm sorry I'm bitching about this so much, but... You know what would have been good in that fight earlier that I cheated on? If they had the vampirism pickup down there. Like, that would have made that part so much more manageable and fun. Again, overall, really like this map. Just really, really hate that fight. Really hated it the first time I did it. Hated it equally the second time I did it. Wait, the shortcut lifts have been activated. So I wonder, do these all go all the way up? No, they don't. Well, what shortcut lifts? Oh, I think it's these. You know what, it'd be funny if I go back and watch that video and then I realize, oh, I cheated that time too. Does that make it even worse? You know what? I'm harping on this so much. Hang on. I'm pretty sure that I did it legit the first time. It should be the final video. It took me 3 hours to do last time. And I only say that because I'm pretty sure the final video of Brutalist Jam was that entire map. There's armor. I dealt with that very early on, right? I'm looking for it. Hold on. Okay, let's actually get this up on the big screen here. I do see something over there, though. Another super shotgun. But I don't think I can get it from here. Yeah, this is when I ran through it the first time. I'm wondering when I did that fight. Seems like I did it later the first time. Yeah, because I was down here. Thing to the, Yeah, here it is. Yeah, you know what? I got stuck in the exact same spot the last time I did that fight. I have a feeling you're not meant to live through that. I have a feeling you're not even meant to live through that. Whoa. That is a bad frame. Hang on, how did I get... I get the sense that this fight is actually way harder. Safety save only to, like, eat shit, like, several times afterwards. Yeah, I remember to make a safety save, like, the first time I did this, because I actually wasn't a brainlet. But I also feel like this part is way easier in Brutalist Jam 1 than it is in 3, because of how it's designed. Yeah, if I would have just made a safety save, I probably could have gotten through this a second time. I feel like it would have taken me longer, though. Because I'm, like, looking at this, I feel like I'm killing them way faster. Yeah, and, like, as you can see, I actually did get through that part eventually. It's very doable. It's just way more painfully harder in Brutalist Jam 3, I think, than it was in the first one, because of how it's because of how different some of the enemies work in Brutalist Jam 3 as opposed to the first one. It makes that fight more difficult. I think, though, if I would have been alright if I got the quad damage when I did. You can actually get it earlier. It's just that if you're stuck in that one corner, I think I pretty much soft-locked. I don't think there was any way I could actually get to that, So yeah, because I didn't do a safety save before that part, like, I had an idea that it was in here, I just didn't know exactly where it was until I actually went down there. And so I did kind of screw myself over, and then I saved in a corner that I could not get out of, so I essentially soft-locked, and I would have to repeat the entire level over, which I'm not willing to do. Because this level is at least 2 hours long. And like I said, when I did this in Brutalist Jam 1, it took me over 3 hours. I dedicated an entire stream session to it. We're already an hour 18 into the stream. Now, you know what? I think you have to deal with more of them here, so I don't want to pick that up yet. Now, if I had that gun, I probably still would have eaten shit. Because I just remembered it's an explosive, and launching most of those at once in close range, you will kill yourself no matter what health you're at. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I hate dealing with them anyway. I'll save that. Maybe. Nah, I'll pick it up. Finally get one of the keys. Now, you know what'd be funny? If people race this level. Unironically, I almost want to do that. It's just to see how many people would, like, quit midway through. This level is like a full-on endurance test, I believe. I feel. And I won't lie, Mazu's level in Brutalist Jam 2, way better than this one. And I do feel bad that I'm ragging on this so much. I'm just salty about that fight in particular. Like I said, the rest of this map is great. It's that one fight. It's just that one fight. That is just like, it's so migraine-inducing. There's armor up there I didn't get. How do I get it? I guess I have to fall in from the top? I don't know. Oh, I think I gotta go up higher than this, maybe. And I fall down there. I might not even be able to do it right now. Okay, whoever the hell is revving their engine outside, they scared the shit out of me. What? Oh, he's probably up there. Okay, and this is another thing I won't lie that kind of brings this level down a little bit as well, is just that the sheer size of it. You get lost very, very easily. And also trying to figure out, like, what you haven't done yet. To be able to get the other keys. Break? Yeah, in a second. I think there's... I wonder if I can get to that. I think there's a secret up there. I might be able to get to it, I just have to jump to it. I think there's probably one up there, too. Well, not really a secret, but there was ammo. All right. Yeah, this would be a good spot to stop and take a break. We are back. Except music back on. There. Well, music. Still fits the mood really well. Found more of those fragments, but I haven't found the actual artifact thing yet. Come on. Did I get him? I got him. I just realized there was quad damage in the water down there, and I didn't see it. That is so me. Okay. How did he not die? Oop. I pressed F2 instead of 2. Didn't know it did that. What does F2 do? Oh. It's a hard save. Alright. Fuck. I like how sometimes they just get the fuck out of dodge. And sometimes they're just masters at jukes. Like, holy fuck, the amount of near misses on that Shambler in particular. Okay, so I have 2. I think I need 4. And I'm not even entirely sure I finished one section yet. It was in there. There's like no way. That one I think I didn't get until last time. I know you only need 3. Okay, so I only need 1 more. Now, how to get that I don't even really know. I went that way. Did I go? This is where I went. No, I didn't go this way yet. This is where I get the third one. Nice. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. God damn it. Where the fuck were you going, buddy? Holy shit. Oh, the fake out. The fake out. Nice. Oh, fuck off.
When are we getting paid?
Did they just ask when are we getting paid? Dude. You pay with your life. How do we get out of here? This way, I guess? Yeah, just a bit of a tricky jump. Alright. Huh. I don't know if I found this last time. Yeah, but usually a lot of these secrets are marked with slightly discolored doors. See, the music was shocked by that. It didn't know that. Yeah, I honestly, I can't wait to start getting to the older Resident Evil games. I shouldn't have this feeling this soon, though, but I can't help it. I remember last time thinking I shouldn't have done that. Because it might have cost me like a secret or something, but... Nah. It doesn't really cost you anything. Oh god! That made me choke. Fucking jukey motherfucker. Holy fucking shit. They're the juke gods. I forgot that's not on I don't have that set to play stop. I have that on play loop. So Victor was very happy about that. Oh yeah, there was a secret here. Apparently that Shambler knew that too. And he, by extension, got the fuck out of Dodge. You know, sometimes I feel like they take extra damage just to spite you. I can't prove that. but I have a feeling. Did this happen last time? I feel like I managed to lock myself out of this at one point. The last time I did this. Like, I feel like I hit those two switches and this ended up not happening. But I can hop in there now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I feel like I remember last time. And this wasn't even in the back of my head this time around. Maybe it was, maybe subconsciously. Because I feel like maybe you could do those switches out of order. And the cage wouldn't open up. And I remember for the longest time wondering what the hell I did wrong. So without even thinking about it, I actually did it right this time. I just wasted all of that. So I'm pretty sure I locked myself out of like the lightning gun last time. Thank God for this pistol. This pistol is like so much better than the standard Quake shotgun. Fuck it. Because I can go back in there and get, in theory, I can go back there, in there and get... Fuck. How did I get up here before? There. Again, I don't care. I don't care. I am cheesing them. Cheesing is fun to me. I also remember this part being kind of a pain. And I have the closest thing to a sniper that I've ever seen Quake actually give you, so. Plus, I think more enemies spawn in. Especially considering the monster count. Still have plenty left to go.
There she is.
Hell, even a softening them up is still better. If I can't get them right off the bat. I think I killed them all.
There she is.
Oh. I was gonna say, what is this, like some weird anti-grav or something, but no. Wait, what do I do here? Like, how do I get up? Okay. I don't remember doing this last time. So I don't know if you just hold forward or if you hold jumping forward. I feel like I'm not doing something right. Okay, that's actually causing me to lose health, so... There we go. Yeah, but what was I doing here before? I feel like I completely skipped doing it the intended way, and I found like some way to really, really cheese it, but I don't exactly remember how. Because I don't remember ever using those pads on this part. I remember them being there, I just don't remember actually using them. Wonder if I step on this, does it activate? Nope. Easy progression activated. Yeah, this part's made kind of trivial by the pistol. You can't do this with any of the weapons, other than maybe the Needler. And even then, you didn't have infinite ammo like this has. Wait, what? Oh. Down there. Yeah, I remember this section being dicey. Good enough. Yeah, no thank you. Problem. I kind of have shit health right now. I kind of have okay health right now. This is gonna take 3 hours again. I feel like this part's still gonna take a while. I think that's the thing. You try and rush any of these segments, even if you've done them before, you basically screw yourself over hard for the next part. So you have to take it slow. Oh yeah. I never bombed those. I can come back over here. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's a good idea I don't get that at the moment. I think this section is actually made easier by this thing. I'd say the biggest problem it has is just the charge time. I pressed F10 by accident. God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oop, right. Yeah, so I spent much less time on this part because of that weapon. That thing just decimates things. I love it. I wouldn't say it made this part trivial, but it did make it way more manageable. This thing too, because it fires 8 missiles at the cost of 4. I feel like that was added. I don't remember them being down there before. So yeah, my feelings on that one, honestly, have gotten a little worse. And it solely has to do with that one fight. Later on, those sections were easier because of the weapons, but that one section where you're supposed to get the C4 pack from to blow up the different walls, that part is so much worse, I think, in this one than it was in Brutalist Jam 1, because of how things are a little different this time around. Though, everything else about the map is still great. And like I said, the balance thing has made the rest of the map probably a little bit easier. That one fight was harder, though. And on top of that, I soft-locked, so that I'm partially at fault for making that part less fun for myself, but at the same time, that's such a rough section. And I'm kind of glad that I got through it now, because I feel like if I would have saved that for last, it could have probably ruined the whole mood of, like, the rest of the Brutalist Jam. Now, this map right here, his second one is in it. This one is not nearly as bad as this one was. This one's long, but this one has a much better pacing to it than I feel this one did. I can appreciate the experimentation in this with the stealth section, but I feel like that kind of got frustrating too. Less so the second time around, since I knew what to do. I knew what to expect, but it was quite frustrating the first time I did it. With that being said, let's go to one of the new faces. Do I want to do one that's 30 minutes long? Because this will probably take me like 45 minutes. Let's do the one next to it instead. Let's do Core Control Unit by MrZuerg. Oh, this is cool. Hey, Aether. It's like it was trying to bring in new enemies, but I guess he couldn't figure out how to make it open. That's still cool, though. It's a nice set piece. How have I been? You just missed one of the longest maps that's probably going to be in this one, and it was the longest map in the first Brutalist Jam. Still enjoying myself immensely, because I like these kind of... I like this stuff, but... Oh shit. Gives you a really cool start to this. This one's very, very yellow. This one actually reminds me of Quake 2 because of that. Ah, and now we got the pistol. Giving us all the guns right off the bat. Oh god. Jesus. God, Mazu didn't add those to his map. Oh! No music in this one either. Oops. Oh god. I don't like that sound. Oh, I really don't like that sound. I have 8 health. This is not good. What? I have 3 health. I have no health. That's better? That's better. Oh, that's for the elevator, alright. You know what? I'd say... I don't know, I do kind of wish these, some of these that don't have music actually had, like, something, even if it's just, like, ambient background noise, like the Quake 64 soundtrack. I don't think I could have... I don't think I can get over there. Wait, maybe I can. I can. Oh, good. If it's one thing I will give all of these map makers is that pretty much every single one of them, if you've ever wanted to go back to a previous area, they usually have a shortcut in place for you once you've gotten to that. I was about to say gotten. My mutant Philly accent coming out. Where's that coming from? What are they down? Oh, they're down there. Oh god. No, I have no way of proving it, but I swear those... the flying things, I can never remember their name. I swear their projectiles have a slight homing effect. Whoa, Jesus! It scared the shit out of me, gee. Holy hell. I just mainly wanted to make sure they didn't get, like, teleported to me or whatever. Because, you know what? They actually don't do that very often, but on the off chance that they do, I'm gonna make sure I have all my bases covered. Nice. Is there nothing up here? I almost thought that they were, like, hinting at me to do that, but... Jesus. There's actually 2 areas that are open. I'm not sure if this was... Hang on. Let me see level 3. Level 3 is also open. Okay, this was the hallway that I killed all of these knights in. Literally nothing over here, okay. Hey, Knight. Yeah, this is one of the best shotguns I've ever used in a video game, and that's saying a lot because I'm including like regular video games into that too. Yeah, the art style. In fact, I should probably look up who the I can look that up real quick. It won't interrupt me for too long. Who was the art lead for this, I wonder? Because yeah, the art direction for this is pretty damn good. Mod team, animator, 3D mod, Cabby, Sputnik Art Vault. So it kind of seems like, okay, yeah, Cabby and Sputnik, I think, are primarily that. And I don't know if Cabby did. I'm not sure if they played their maps yet, if they did, but Sputnik's contributed a few maps to this. If there was like a full, I mean, this is pretty much a full game, but if there was like a full game with the with this like art direction and like an actual story behind it. I mean, I guess there is probably kind of a story behind it that maybe I didn't read, but yeah, with Brutalist Jam 3, you're not playing Ranger, you're playing a female character. Like, they didn't have to go this hard, but I appreciate that they did. I wasn't even remotely worried by that fight because there was that beam in the middle. Oh. End of the level. Yeah, so that one was fun. That was nice and well paced. Alright, so I'm gonna decide on what one we're going to do next in the main gallery before I take my break. Is there like a half-hour one? Yeah. Yeah, we'll jump through it a wee bit. And we'll do color decay since it's like a half-hour long. This might take the rest of the stream. Because usually it takes me longer than the average playtime. So, yeah, we are going to take a break right here. Okay, so we're back from the break. decided on this one. This may or may not take the rest of the stream. If it doesn't, we have plenty of, like, really short one. Although, I don't know if we do in Resurfaced. But we'll see. Oh. Hey, how about that? Just ammo for it, it's not the actual artifact thing, but... That would have been scary. Locked. I do like the fact that there are some people that are using the those speedy enemies for small bouts like that. I'm encountering quite a few that have like just been putting them in like huge waves. Oh. Ah. Like you're swatting a fly, I swear. Like you're swatting a fly that just never gets the hint. I'm still wondering why, at one point in that one level I was on, those enemies in particular, not these, the one that just exploded. Sometimes they were just taking, like, a ridiculous amount of damage for, like, no reason. And I'm wondering if they were just bugged. That didn't work out as well as I thought it would.
There she is.
Good job taking away all of my health there. Go fuck yourself. God damn it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going back down for that. I wanted it so badly that I lost more health just to get it. Because that's how I roll, without a brain. Just the whistle between the ears. It's so wide I can't even whistle. It's just air. I like this music and how freaky it kind of is. Hold on. Oh, I have to readjust myself. Because my legs are in a very uncomfortable position right now. Alright. Better. Okay, you know what was cool? Well, it's cool to me, but I was watching a playback. Well, you know that I watched, like, a bunch of streamers. I also watch Will Burger, who doesn't actually stream on Twitch. He only streams on YouTube. Someone actually mentioned Joel in his stream. And it was just kind of interesting hearing that he not only knew Joel existed, but that he watches him quite a few times. Not only that, watches Vinny and mentioned Vinny and Germa as well. I only mainly find that interesting because I did not find out about Wilburger through any one of them. Because usually you kind of like find people connecting with just connecting with other people. I think I found Wilburger when I was just looking for Oblivion videos. This was like years ago. I think I've been watching him for quite a while now. I think maybe 2019, 2020 maybe. He's been around since I think at least 2017. I'll highly recommend his Oblivion and his Fallout videos in particular. mean, that's what he mostly does, but... But yeah, very good, very entertaining. Very talented making his own mods, too. They're mostly just goofy mods, but they're still, I mean, they're like 10 times... I can maybe add music to some games, that's it. I can't do half the stuff that, any other modder can. Again, people do that stuff just for the passion of it and for the fun of it. That's why I'm maybe a little harsher on, like, actual games as opposed to just mods, because, I'm a little more lenient on mods. Mainly because people are putting in hard work for, like, solely for, like, people's enjoyment. They're not getting any, like, monetary compensation from it, outside of maybe donations. Which is an optional thing more than anything. That's why I always try to be more patient with, like, community-made stuff as well, because, to be fair, though, I actually feel like... mods, especially ones like these, tend to be play-tested better than, maybe even some, like, AAA titles nowadays. Speaking in a general sense, of course. Wow, that escalated quickly. I just let him take me. What the fuck is up with this thing? What is your problem, dude? Calm the fuck down and sit the fuck down. Jesus Christ. He was going completely apeshit on me. How would I get that? Oh, this is probably how. No, this isn't how. Yeah, that's way too far. You know, it'd be funny if to get that health you would have to do some sort of damage boost by the Shambler. Because I feel like you can do... Because he pushes you back a little bit, I almost feel like you can do a slight damage boost with him. No, this level has a bit of a Half-Life vibe to it. Maybe a little more subtle than, like, the previous ones I've done, but... Oh, yeah, there's no point in going back down that way. Man, how did I get myself turned around this badly? I probably have to go down here. This is probably a new area.
There she is.
Yep. Okay. Oh, up here. Damn it. Well, I'm not saving until I can get some extra health. Nice. Just immediately eat shit. It was mainly that thing that got me. And kinda him. You You know, I did the exact same thing that I did before. I may be going legitimately insane. God damn it, I don't know what it is, but it keeps slipping in my chair. I don't know where to go from here. Do I just go back down here? I don't remember if I saw, like, the silver keycard door. Oh, wait, I think I did see one. Oh, yeah, right here. Good job, guys. You killed your, Death Knight officer. Nah. You only get a free pass there, buddy. And he just got a free pass. Wait. Can't go through there. Holy fuck, that escalated quickly.
There she is.
Hey, much better. Much better handled that time. That, not so much. But you know what? I'm gonna quick save because I'm daring like that. So the whole reason why I fired there was due to damage adjustment. I was adjusting my DA. I totally didn't accidentally slam my mouse against my keyboard by accident. Nope. There we go. Too bad you can't stealth kill and do like double damage to them. I told you though, this is gonna take longer than a half hour. Awesome. Awesome. I'm not even sure if that was even worth it. I'm gonna do down here first. Yeah, I don't know how to do this part. Maybe just run. Yeah, maybe a good cheese location right here. Hell yeah. Effective cheese. I think maybe I do have to go back up there, but you know what? I'm in much better shape to handle it than I was before. They always know just when to juke you. There we go. They wanted you to do that, and I'm happy to oblige. Yeah, not too hard to get, actually. Oh, I keep sliding in my chair, Jesus.
Contact.
Oh. God damn it. There. Oh. Glad I decided to look back over here again, because that health came very much in handy. almost like they kind of read when I was gonna launch that. Because man, did she dodge at like the last minute. Gamma level security, please report to sector or data corrupted. Yeah, I just let them infight for a bit, unless they're starting to fight me. I could have used another one of these because I'm pretty sure this is the end. Yeah, it is. Oh well. Oh shit, Jesus, sorry. Should be a drinking game for how many times I actually hit my mic. Hey, that one was really good, really well paced. Let's see. I would say I have about 15 minutes before I want to stop. Rampage. Maybe this one. Toxycosis in Self-Improvement by bmFbr. Let's do this one. Even if it says 10 minutes, it usually takes me longer. Even that one took me longer. That one took me, at least 40 minutes. I might remember this one. Just from that starting location, which is surprising to me. Yeah, this one... Yeah, this is with the 4 towers. Whoa! Did you jump or get tossed? Guess you can't shoot those. Legitimately thought there would be a, for there being a secret down there. Legitimately thought there would be, like, a fight after I got that, but... Nope, guess not. Yeah, I don't exactly know where that is. Wait, I think I know. I might have actually gotten that in the same spot before. Maybe? You would have seen it from here, I think. I think I saw it from there last time. I don't know. I don't know what that unlocked, though. I don't know if that was from if that's oh, wait. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, there's only 4 secrets in the level, too, and I think there's 1 secret per building. Or 1 secret per tower. I'm wondering if I ended up finding all 4. Nice. I think there was a secret in here that I ended up finding. Whoa, what was with the sound there? That was weird. Okay. So I vaguely remember this one. I'm wondering, it might have to do with shooting a switch again, but I don't remember where it's at. I think that platform gets brought down, but I don't remember how you do it. And that's how you get the armor. Okay. I don't know how he died so fast. He must have gotten hit by a bunch of stuff. How did I get that? I remember getting that before. Hang on. What? Oh, there's something down here. Okay. That's how I got it. I didn't need to do that, but it still felt good. God, I love this noise. Isn't this a great noise? Probably doesn't affect me as much because I'm the one playing it. Eh. Nice. I don't know, why do I get the feeling that shooting that does absolutely nothing? Oh yeah, right, I have to go back. Hi. Where were you at? You know what? Yeah, you just... I'm using that on him. Can you please fuck off, calipers? Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, there is one hiding back there. Ow. There if it took me... I wonder if I even found the last one. I feel like I... Awesome! I was doing so well and then I died. And there we go. Didn't find the last secret, and I'm wondering if I ever found it before. Alright, so yeah, that is everything that I wanted to do tonight. Made some decent progress. Even though we did some long ones. Skipped around a little bit. But you know what? We are getting to all of them eventually. Wonder, I never looked at this one. Of course it's one of Mazu's. We are saving this for last. It is longer than his first one. I guess save the best for last. Let's just go in front of what we are going to do on Monday, which will most likely be this. We'll save that for another day. And that is going to be it for Brutalist Jam 3 for tonight. Yeah, apologies that, apologies again that I, used God mode on that one section of, that, revisited, Mazu map, but I've done that fight before, legit. And I'm partially to blame, because I essentially soft-locked myself because I was stuck in a corner, and I didn't have enough health to get out. And I would have had to repeat that whole thing again. And in addition to that, that early section I'm not the biggest fan of. And I would have had to repeat that again, and it would have taken me way longer. As far as I'm concerned, I beat it legit at least once. And even though I feel kind of down about it, I feel like if I would have went back, I feel like I would have actually probably been worse. I would have felt worse if I went back. Did the whole thing from the beginning, because then instead of feeling bad that I cheated, I would have felt really annoyed because we were like probably a half hour into the stream at that point, and none of what I did earlier would have mattered. So it was either have one bad feeling or a different bad feeling. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, yeah, Quake Brutalist Jam will return on Monday.